Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel with some early Saturday morning baseball. And we're going to continue with our Out of the Park Baseball 1978 one and done tournament. This is a second round matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers reached the second round via a bye. They had the random bye. Milwaukee crushed the Chicago White Sox 10-5 to get here. In 1978, the Milwaukee Brewers were 93-69, while the Detroit Tigers were 86-76. You win, you stay in, you advance. You lose, you take a snooze. Who will be the last team standing as they hope to advance to the third round? Let's get to the starting lineups and the first pitch. For the Milwaukee Brewers, leading off, playing shortstop, Robin Yount. Batting second, first baseman Don Money. Batting third in left field, Larry Heisel. Batting fourth, former Oakland Athletic, playing third base, Sal Bando. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Sixto Lezcano. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Ben Oglivie. Batting seventh, playing second base, Paul Molitor. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Stormin Gorman Thomas. And batting ninth, doing the catching, Charlie Moore. On the hill, looking to help advance the Brewers to the third round of this tournament, Larry Sorensen, 18-12 with an ERA of 3.21. For the hometown Detroit Tigers, who had the bye in the first round. Remember, Milwaukee crushed the White Sox to get to the second round. Ron LaFleur is playing center field, leading off. Batting second, the second baseman, Lou Whitaker. Batting third, La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub. He's the designated hitter. Batting fourth, playing first base, Jason Thompson. Batting fifth in left field, Steve Kemp. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Aurelio Rodriguez. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Milt May. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Alan Trammell. Batting ninth, in right field, Tim Corcoran. And coming off the disabled list to pitch in this one-game playoff tournament from Worcester, Massachusetts, Mark the Bird Fidrych. In 78, 2 wins, no losses, 2.45 ERA. Can the Bird come off the DL to help guide his team to victory in this 1978 one-and-done playoff tournament? I will be managing the Detroit Tigers, and the Out of the Park Baseball 19 sim engine will be managing the Milwaukee Brewers. So let's get to the stadium and play ball. Oh, we don't want the left field view, that's for sure. That's a crazy way to play the game. Alright, let's go to view. That's much better. Wide camera view. Alright, on the mound, Mark the Bird Fidrych from Worcester, Massachusetts, coming off the disabled list. As I stated, 2 wins, no losses. 2.45 earned run average, striking out 10, walking 5. 10 out of 10 stamina, does not hold runners well at all, 1 out of 10. Overall quality of pitches, 2 out of 10, that's poor. Movement above average, 6 out of 10. Control below average, 3 out of 10. Fastball tops out at 92 miles per hour. Behind the plate is Milt May, 7 out of 10 arm, 8 out of 10 defense. Rodriguez and Trammell, third and short, both 8 out of 10 defense. Whitaker and Thompson at second and first, respectively, also 8 out of 10 defense. That is an outstanding infield, excuse me. Look at that outfield, blue all the way around. Steve Kemp, 7 out of 10 defense in range in left, 10 out of 10 arm. Ron LaFleur, 6 out of 10 defense in range in center with a 9 out of 10 arm. And Tim Corcoran, 7 out of 10 defense in range and 9 out of 10 arm. So this is a really good matchup here for a second round game. And here is Robin Yount, and in 1978, Yount, only his third year in the big leagues, batted .293, 9 homers, 71 ribbies, 8 out of 10 contacts, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Right-handed pull hitter. The Tigers will shift left in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Mark the Bird Fidrich on the mound to the delight of the fans here at Tiger Stadium. Can he turn back the clock to 1976? Coming off the DL, as I stated, picks up the sign from Milt May. Big grin on the youngster's face. The windup and the pitch to Robin Yount. Yount swings at the first pitch, and he hits a shot into left center, and that's a lead-off single. So Yount jumped all over that fastball. Thompson holding. Yount on, 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Don Money. Can he cash in with Yount at first? Money in 78, .293, 14 homers, 54 ribbies. Right-handed spray hitter. Remember, Fidrich has horrible time trying to hold base runners on. Tigers will move to double play depth as Trammell and Whitaker pinch in the middle. Fidrich throws over, and Yount gets back. Hand just gets under the tag of Thompson. Fidrich will pitch out of the hold runner set. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to Money. And he strikes out Don Money to the delight of the Tigers fans here. Fidrich gets the ball back. He's rubbing it up. Beautiful off-speed pitch for Mark the Bird Fidrich. Talking to that baseball. Back up on his bird's nest. Again, he takes a peek over to first, and he'll throw over, and Yount gets back. Stepping to the plate, Larry Heisel. And in 1978, Heisel, .290, 34 homers, 115 runners knocked in, 7 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 on. Detroit hoping for a double play ball. Heisel, right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left, and the outfield will shift left. Again, the Bird will pitch out of the hold position. Peers over to Thompson at first. Now picks up the sign from May. The big windup and the pitch from the floppy-haired Mark the Bird Fidrich. There goes the runner. May throws down, and Yount's in there safely. Huge jump on the Bird. So Yount's in scoring position. The count is no balls, 1 strike. The Bird peeks over his shoulder. Now peers in at the plate, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Heisel. 1-1 count. Heisel swings, grounds it into left field. Past the shortstop, Alan Trammell. They didn't challenge Steve Kemp's arm. OG's in the house. How you doing, my friend? Great stream earlier and very enjoyable. Check out the original Grognard military strategy channel, and he's doing a John Tiller game. What if the Germans had invaded England in World War II? A lot of fun, very enjoyable to watch and listen to OG. So 1 out, runners on the corners. Yount is at third. Heisel is at first. Heisel, 5 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Sal Bando. Bando, former Oakland Athletic 3-time World Series champ. In 78, 285, 17 homers, 78 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 on. Right-handed normal hitter. Tigers move to double play depth. As Trammell and Whitaker pinch the middle. Fidrich takes a deep breath. The big windup and the pitch to Bando, full count, and Bando walks. Bases are juiced with one out. And here comes Sisto Lescano. No place to put Lescano, the right fielder. 292, 15 homers, 61 ribbies, 8 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 eye. The bird has to settle in now. One out, bases juiced. Here's the pitch to Lescano, 3-1. And he walks in a run. Oh boy, 1-0 Brewers. This could be a short outing for Mark the Bird Fidrich. As quickly getting up in the pen is Jim Slayton. Starts to toss. Ben Ogilvy steps to the plate. Ogilvy in the tournament 1 for 4. And in 1978, the designated hitter 303, 18 home runs, 72 ribbies, 8 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. The bird talking to that baseball, telling it where he wants it to go. Mays sets the target. The bird rocks and fires to Ogilvy. Full count. And he walked him. Oh my lord. And it's 2-0. As Slayton starts to warm much quicker now. As my heart got the better of me. As I started Mark the Bird Fidrich, one of my childhood heroes from Worcester, Massachusetts. Come on, Mark, get out of the inning, buddy. And here comes the mound visit with Milt Maine, the pitching coach. Something could be wrong. He says, I feel great. Slayton still quickly warming. This could be the last batter for Mark the Bird Fidrich. 2-0 Milwaukee, 1 out, bases juiced for Paul Molitor. Molitor is 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies in the tournament. And in 78, rookie year, 273, 6 homers, 45 ribbies. Right-handed normal hitter. Double play depth for the Tigers. Trammell and Whitaker pinch the middle. Here's the pitch from Fidrich to Molitor. Full count. Oh no. And that ball is shot out into left center field. It's going to get down. And 3 runs are going to score. Molitor is thrown out at third, trying to stretch a double into a triple. Good relay by Alan Trammell to Aurelio Rodriguez. But it's 5-0 Brewers. As the bird has been grounded, it looks like. And here comes Gorman Thomas. And Slayton is ready. This could be the Birds' last batter. Thomas, pull hitter, right-hander. Shift left. Excellent relay throw by Alan Whitaker. And shift left in the outfield. Infield, outfield, shifts to the left. Thomas is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs and 2 ribbies in this tournament. In 78, 246, 32 homers, 86 ribbies. On deck, Charlie Moore. Here's the pitch to Gorman Thomas. 0-1. Thomas swings, sends that ball deep down the right field line, and gone. Bye-bye. And it is 6-0, and the bird has been plucked. Thomas has 3 hits, and they're all home runs. So Thomas comes in and crushes the hopes of the Tigers fans and Mark the Bird Fidrich. So the Bird just came off the DL for this tournament. Here comes Jim Slayton. The Bird goes 2/3 of an inning, giving up 6 earned runs. And here's Jim Slayton. Slayton in 1978. 17-11, but a whopping 4.12 earned run average. What does that tell me? He had lots of run support. And he's going to need it down 6-0. Here's Charlie Moore, Brewers catcher, number 9 batter. Brewers are going to bat around. In 78, 269, 5 homers, 31 ribbies, right-handed pull hitter. 5 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 for power and eye. Infield shift left, outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch from Jim Slayton. 3 out of 10 for quality of pitches, 6 out of 10 for movement and control. He kicks and deals to Charlie Moore, 2-2 count. And Moore punches that ball to left, drops in front of Kemp. Another hit. They bat around. Robin Yount gets his second at-bat here in the first inning. Yount is 1 for 1. Another right-handed pull hitter. Again, the shift left in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Slayton takes a peek at Moore at first. Now he deals to Yount. Yount swings at the first pitch. Drives that ball. Sinking line drive. And caught in center by Ron LaFleur. Tigers have to come up big with their bats. They're down 6-0 as the Bird does not survive the first inning. Slayton comes in, gets the final out. We go to the bottom of the first, 6-0 Milwaukee. On the mound for the Brewers, Larry Sorensen. And Sorensen, 18-12 with 1 save, 3.21 earned run average, 78 strikeouts, 50 walks. Charlie Moore's behind the plate, 6 out of 10 arm, 6 out of 10 defense. Bando Yount on the left side, third base and short, 8 out of 10 defensively. Paul Molitor and Don Money on the right side, second and first, 7 out of 10 defensively. Larry Heisel is in left, 7 out of 10 defense and range, 10 out of 10 arm. Gorman Thomas, average in center for range and defense, 5 out of 10. Excellent arm, 8 out of 10. And Sisto Lescano, 7 out of 10 defense and range in right with a 10 out of 10 arm. Here is Ron LaFleur. And LaFleur in 1978, the speedster, batted .297, 12 homers, 62 ribbies. 10 out of 10 for speed and stealing ability. Here's the pitch from Sorensen to LaFleur. 1-0 count. LaFleur swings, and he punches that ball to right. Over the leap of the second baseman. So Ron LaFleur's on, 10 out of 10 stealing ability. As Molitor looks at his glove at second, thinking he had the ball. And here's Lou Whitaker, sweet Lou Whitaker, in 1978, second year in the major leagues. 285, 3 homers, 58 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, very poor power, 1 out of 10, 6 out of 10 eye. We're going to play hit and run. There goes LaFleur, and Whitaker rips a shot down the line, and LaFleur goes first to third. So even behind, the Tigers are going to play go-go baseball to try to get back in this thing. And here comes La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub, one of my all-time favorite baseball players. La Grande à l'Orange. In 1978, Staub, 273, 24 home runs. He drove in 121 RBI. 7 out of 10 for contact and power off right-handed pitching, 6 out of 10 eye. One swing of the bat, and Staub can cut this Brewer lead in half. Sorensen takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch to La Grande à l'Orange. Full count to Staub, and Staub works a walk. So bases are juiced. Here come the Tigers. And stepping to the plate, the power-hitting first baseman, Jason D. Thompson. 287, 26 homers, 96 ribbies in 1978. 7 out of 10 for contact and power, also eye. Will he have the green light? You betcha. Bases full of Tigers. Here's the pitch to Thompson. Sorensen kicks it, fires 3-0, and he walks in a run. Unbelievable, 6-1. So the Tigers are on the board, no outs, bases juiced for the youngster Steve Kemp, second year in the big leagues, 277 in 78, 15 homers, 79 ribbies. Kemp, 7 out of 10 contact versus righties, 5 out of 10 power, excellent eye, 8 out of 10. Can Steve Kemp bring the Tigers to within 1? Sorensen under tremendous pressure here. Charlie Moore pounds the mid, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kemp. 0-1 count. Kemp swings at the inside pitch, grounds it to Yount, and goes to Molitor on to first for the double play. So they get 2 outs, and Staub advances to third. So Sorensen jams Kemp, who grounds to Yount, flips to Molitor on to Money. Pitcher's best friend, 2 for 1, double play ball. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez, Staub 90 feet away, 6-2. Oh, the run scored on the double play. No RBI, excuse me. No RBI on that. So it's 6-2. Aurelio Rodriguez, Mexican national, 265, 7 home runs, 43 ribbies, 6 out of 10 contact, below average power, 4 out of 10. His eye is poor, 3 out of 10. He'll take. Here's the pitch from Sorensen. He checks his swing, and that's a ball. He's going to have the green light now. Sorensen nods his head. He kicks and deals to Aurelio Rodriguez. Rodriguez swings, and he bloops one to center. It's going to drop in. He has just cut the lead in half. 2-out RBI single for Aurelio Rodriguez, and it's 6-3. Tigers. Double play ball sure came in handy for Sorensen and the Brewers. And here's Milt May. May, the number 7 batter. He's the catcher. And in 78, 250, 10 home runs, 37 runners knocked in. 6 out of 10 for contact and power. Average eye, 5 out of 10. Rodriguez very slow at first. And if you remember the Looney Tunes cartoons, you could call him Slowpoke Rodriguez. 1 out of 10 speed, 1 out of 10 stealing ability. Money is holding him on, though. Rodriguez will have the jump with 2 outs. He'll be off on contact. Sorensen takes a peek. Now picks up the sign for more. Here's the pitch to Milt May. 2-1 count. And May grounds to Yount at short, who flips to Molitor's side, retired. But the Tigers come back with 3. Cut the lead in half. We go to the top of the second. Brewers 6. Tigers 3. Back out on the mound is Jim Slayton. He came in to relieve Mark the Bird Fidrich, who only went 2/3 of an inning, giving up 6 runs. He'll face Money, Heisel, and Bando. Money is 0 for 1, right-handed spray hitter. He'll use the whole field. Slayton's ready. He deals to Money. 1-0 count, and Money grounds hard to third, and Rodriguez guns him out. 1 down. Here's the dangerous Larry Heisel, 1 for 1 today, 3 for 5 in the tournament, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. He's batting 600, right-handed pull hitter. Infield shifts left, and the outfield will shift left. May wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Heisel. 0-1 count. Heisel swings, and he grounds it right through the shift. That's a 1-out single. Hard hit ball. Went right by Lou Whitaker, who's playing right behind the second base bag. Heisel 5 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Sal Bando, former Athletic. Walked his first time up. In the tournament, he is 0 for 3. Another right-handed batter, though he's a normal hitter. Double play depth for the Tigers. Alan Trammell and Lou Whitaker pinch the middle. Slayton takes a peek at first. Now he deals to Bando. Full count to Bando. Ball 4. Oh my lord. The control factor is just not there for these teams today. Bubba Husky has joined the original Grognard in the chat. How you doing, my friend Bubba Husky? Hope all is well. 1 out, 2 on. Heisel's at second. Bando's at first. And here comes Sisto Lescano. No official at bat. He walked with the bases loaded. He does have an RBI. Again, double play depth for the Tigers. 6-3 Brewers. Here's the pitch from Slayton to Lescano. Lescano swings on the inside pitch, punches it left center field. On the run is Kemp, and he makes the catch, calling off LaFleur, and quickly fires to the cutoff man, Alan Trammell. Nice running catch by Steve Kemp. So 2 outs, 2 on. Ben Ogilvy steps to the plate. He walked with the bases loaded, thus the RBI. Left-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift right, but guard third. So Trammell playing very close to the second base bag. Aurelio Rodriguez still in his normal third base position. Whitaker way over to the right side. The outfield will also shift right. The windup and the pitch to Ogilvy. 2 on, 2 out, 6-3 Brewers, top of the second. Full count, and Ogilvy rips a shot to right, and it's going to drop in front of the right fielder. Another run scores, and it's 7-3 Brewers. So the Brewers come right back and put another run on the board as Corcoran played it on a hop. Bando went first to third with 2 outs, so Bando's at third. Ogilvy picks up his second RBI, is at first, and here comes Paul Molitor, 1 for 1. He knocked in 3 with a bases clearing double. He was thrown out at third, trying to stretch it into a triple on the relay throw from Trammell. Here's the pitch to Molitor. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, 2-1 count. Molitor grounds hard to second. Whitaker throws to first, side retired. But the Brewers tack on a run, and their lead's back up to 4, 7-3. Bottom of the second, due up for the Tigers, Trammell, Corcoran, and Ron LaFleur at the top of the order. Alan Trammell in 1978, the shortstop, second year in baseball. 268, 2 homers, 34 ribbies, 6 out of 10 contact, poor power, 1 out of 10, 6 out of 10 high. Sorensen's ready to work. He deals to Trammell. 2-0 count. Trammell swings, and he punches that ball left center field. On the run and making the catch is the center fielder for out number 1, Gorman Thomas. Number 9 batter, the right fielder for the Tigers, Tim Corcoran. 265, 1 home run, 27 ribbies. Bats left-handed. He's a pull hitter. Brewers do not shift at all. They play their infield, outfield straight away and normal. 6 out of 10 contact, 1 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 high. He's going to take. Here's the pitch from Sorensen, and that's inside. Ball 1. Corcoran will take again. Sorensen deals again, and he hits the outside corner with that pitch. 1-1 count. Corcoran's ready to grip and rip. Moore sets the target. Sorensen kicks and fires. Full count, and he walked him. Tigers need base runners, and they get one. It's 7-3. Here's Ron LaFleur. He singled his first time up. Corcoran 4 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Money holding him on. Here's the pitch to the speedster, LaFleur. 1-1 count. LaFleur swings, and he punches that ball into center field. Corcoran hits second base and holds. Good, strong throw by the center fielder, Gorman Thomas. So 1 out, 2 on. Corcoran at second. LaFleur at first. Money playing behind him, and here comes Sweet Lou Whitaker. Whitaker is 1 for 1. He's going to take. He awaits the Sorensen offering. Pitch homeward bound. He checks his swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Corcoran takes a slight lead at second. The same with LaFleur at first. Moore wiggles the fingers. Sorensen nods his head. Here's the pitch to Lou Whitaker. 0-2. And Whitaker, shallow ball left center field. Coming in, making the catch is Gorman Thomas. 2 down. Runners quickly retreat back to their bags. So 2 outs, 2 on, 7-3 Brewers. And here's Rusty Staub. La Grande a l'Orange walked his first time up. Home run for Staub will make it 7-6. Here's the pitch to Rusty. 1-2, and Staub grounds hard to Trammell, who throws to first, side retired. The Tigers strand 2. They do not score. Top of the third, 7-3 Milwaukee. Slayton back up on the mound to face Gorman Thomas. He has 3 hits in the tournament, and they're all home runs with 3 ribbies. He's 1 for 1 today with a yard ball. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield will shift left for the Tigers. Thomas awaits the Slayton offering. Here's the pitch. 2-2 count. Thomas swings, and he grounds hard into the shift, and Whitaker throws to first. Great positioning by the bench coach. Whitaker was literally behind the second base bag, took the ball on a nice hop, and threw to Thomas. Thompson at first. 1 out, no one on for Charlie Moore. The catcher is 1 for 1. Another right-handed pull hitter. Infield shifts left, outfield straightaway and normal. Slayton's ready to work. He deals to Moore. 2-2 count. Moore swings and misses as he expanded his zone for the K. 2 outs, top of the order. Robin Yount. Yount is 1 for 2, 3 for 7 in the series with a homer and a ribby, .429 batting average. Right-handed pull hitter. Again, the Tigers infield shifts left. Outfield straightaway and normal. Slayton picks up the sign from May. The big windup and the pitch to Yount. 1-2. He went too far. Strike 3. So Slayton has come in and settled the ship. Bottom of the third. 7-3 Brewers. Due up for the Tigers. Thompson, Kemp, and Aurelio Rodriguez. Thompson walked his first time up. With the bases loaded, picked up an RBI. Sorensen arms down to his chest. He kicks and deals to Thompson. Thompson swings at the first pitch, and that's a shot down the first base line into right field. And that's a single. So the leadoff runner's on. Thompson very slow, 1 out of 10 speed, 2 out of 10 stealing ability. And here's Steve Kemp. He is 0 for 1. Kemp with an excellent eye. Money holding on the slow-footed Jason D. Thompson. Sorensen, quick look over. Picks up the sign from Charlie Moore. Moore sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kemp. Kemp's going to swing at the first pitch, ground to second, and he only plays the first as Molitor had to go to the right side and in the hole. So it acts like a sacrifice. But that's not what the Tigers need. They need hits and runs. Thompson's in scoring position. 1 out for Aurelio Rodriguez. He has singled to knock in a run. Here's the pitch to Aurelio. 0-2 count. And Aurelio rips a hard shot down the left field line. And scoring from second is Thompson. And sliding in safe with a double is Aurelio Rodriguez. And it's now 7-4. Aurelio Rodriguez 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies, as he hit a hot shot past Sal Bando and in to the left field corner that Heisel could not retrieve until it was a double and a run scored. Here's Milt May, the Tigers catcher. May is 0 for 1 as they play charge here at Tiger Stadium. Sorensen kicks and fires to May. 1-1 count. May swings. Hard ball to short. Trammell throws to first, and it's an error. That's Robin Yount, excuse me. And it's a bad throw, as May could not corral it. So that's an E6 on Yount. And at the plate and not at short for the Brewers is Alan Trammell, as he was in the on-deck circle. So Aurelio Rodriguez is at third. Milt May is at first. Alan Trammell at the plate represents a tying run. Very poor power, 1 out of 10. He did have 2 home runs in '78. May slow at first. Rodriguez slow at third. Excellent opportunity for a double play ball here. That's what Sorensen's hoping for. He kicks and deals to Alan Trammell. 0-1 count. Trammell swings, grounds hard to third, and that's out number 2. As Bando looked back to Rodriguez and fired to money, Milt May advances to second. So second and third, 7-4. And here's the number 9 batter, Tim Corcoran. He walked his first time up. Corcoran only had 1 home run, thus the 1 out of 10 power. He'll take. Here's the pitch to Corcoran. Off-speed pitch, and it's in there for a strike. 0-1. Corcoran chokes up on the bat. Rodriguez at third. May at second. Sorensen takes a breath. The windup and the pitch to Corcoran. 1-2. And Corcoran rips a shot into center field. 1 run scores. And we're going to hold Milt May because he's very slow and Gorman Thomas has a cannon for an arm. And it's now, as Corcoran got a little giddy there at first, rounded it way too wide but gets back. As Yount bluffs the throw, but Corcoran comes through in the clutch. It's now 7-5. Tigers are back in this. And here's Ron LaFleur. The leadoff batter is 2 for 2. Corcoran 4 out of 10 speed at first, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Milt May is slow at third, but he's only 90 feet away. Here's the pitch to LaFleur. Full count around LaFleur. There goes a runner. Ground ball hard to Molitor at second. Inning over. But the Tigers score 2, and they creep ever closer. It's now 7-5, Milwaukee. We go to the top of the 4th. Slayton back up on the mound. Mark Fidrich could not get through the first. He gave up 6 runs in 2/3 of an inning. And Slayton will face Money, Heisel, and Bando. Money is 0 for 2, 1 for 6 in the tournament. Right-handed spray hitter. Slayton nods his head. Here's the pitch to Money. Full count. And Money drops one in. Right center field. Wide turn. Gets back to first though. So Money's at first. Thompson holding him on. The dangerous Larry Heisel steps to the plate. 2 for 2. 4 for 6 with 2 homers and 4 ribbies in the series. Tournament, that is. Right-handed pull hitter shift left in the infield, so Whitaker's going to be playing right behind the second base bag. And shift left in the outfield. Slayton pays no mind to Money at first, though Thompson is holding him on. Here's the pitch to Heisel. 1-2 count, and Heisel grounds in the shift. Whitaker steps on the second base bag, fires to first. Did they get him? No! They don't turn 2. As Heisel, hustling down the first baseline, beats out the double play ball. 1 out. Heisel's at first. 5 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Whitaker had to come over, backhand it. Now obviously Trammell is playing more to the left. Raced to the second base bag, stepped on it, and quickly released to first, but not in time. Here's Sal Bando, the third baseman. Walked his first time up. Tigers move to double play depth. Here's the pitch to Bando, full count. And Bando grounds to Rodriguez at third. He goes to second, on to first, 5-4 to 3 double play. Side retired. Slayton and the Tigers do their JOB. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 7-5, Brewers. So that was Rodriguez to Whitaker to Thompson. And here's Lou Whitaker to lead things off, followed by Legrand, Alarange, Rusty Staub, and Thompson is in the hole. Here's the pitch to Whitaker from Sorensen. Whitaker swings at the first pitch, and that's a shot past the dive of Yount into center field. Tying run will come to the plate. And that's Rusty Staub, La Grande à l'Orange. Staub 0 for 1 with a walk. Home run ties it up here. Whitaker 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. We're going to play hit and run. There goes Whitaker. Staub swings, and he smashes a line shot. And making the diving catch is Thomas in center, robbing La Grande à l'Orange of extra bases. And quickly getting back to first is Lou Whitaker. Oh my God. What a play by Stormond Gorman Thomas. That is definitely worth a replay, as that was a web gem. This looks like a double here. And here comes Thomas. Makes the diving catch, pops up, fires to first, probably unwisely. But Money was able to knock the ball down as Whitaker slides in safely. So 1 out, 1 on for Jason Thompson. Left-handed power bat, pull hitter. Brewers do not shift. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for Thompson. Here's the pitch from Sorensen. 1-1 count. Thompson lines out to Whitaker. So the Tigers have hit the ball hard 3 times, and only a single to show for it. Now there's 2 outs, and it's up to Steve Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 2. Sorensen 1 out away. He's actually struggled in the inning. He has lucked out. Some tremendous defense behind him. Gorman Thomas with an unbelievable catch in center. And good range shown by Molitor at second on the lineout. There's the pitch to Steve Kemp. 2-2 count. Kemp swings, punches that ball down the left field line. Heisel coming in. He makes the catch. Side retired. Sorensen puts up a goose egg. We go to the top of the 5th. Milwaukee 7, Detroit 5. Slayton back out on the hill. Slayton, 3 1/3, came in for the highly ineffective Mark the Bird Fidrich, who just came off the DL, and we chose to start him out of sentimental because I liked him as a kid. I was sentimental. That's the word I was looking for. So far, Slayton 3 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Will face Lascano, Ogilvy, and Molitor. Slayton deals to the right-handed batter. 0-1 count. Lascano swings, punches it shallow left, coming in and making the catch at his knee high is Steve Kemp. Tigers fans applaud Kemp's effort in left. And here's Ben Ogilvy, 1 for 2 with 2 ribbies. Left-handed pull hitter. Hard shift right in the infield. As Rodriguez is playing shortstop now. Trammell's just slightly to the right of the second base bag. Whitaker's way over, and Thompson's guarding the line. The outfield will also shift right. Slayton deals to Ogilvy. 2-2 count. Ogilvy grounds to Thompson, who races to first, steps on the bag. 2 down. Bum 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 bum. As the organist plays away, Tigers fans feeling some mojo now. And here's Paul Molitor wanting to ruin the mojo. He's 1 for 2 with 3 ribbies. He tried to stretch a bases clearing double into a triple and was thrown out by Alan Trammell's relay throw to Aurelio Rodriguez, who applied the tag. Molitor digs in, ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch from Slayton. 3-1 count, and Molitor punches a ball right center field, and that's going to get down. Cutting the ball off before it can get by is Tim Corcoran. So a 2-out single for Molitor. He's at first. He's a very speedy and excellent base runner. Here's Gorman Thomas. Thomas, 1 for 2 today with a home run and a ribby. Overall, 3 for 4 with 3 home runs and 3 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter, 2 outs. The speedy Molitor will be off on contact at first. Infield shifts left for the Tigers, and the outfield shifts left. Slayton's ready. He deals to Gorman Thomas. Full count. There goes the runner. Thomas sends this ball deep to left. Racing back, looking up is Steve Kemp, and he makes the catch and bangs into the wall. Oh, Gorman Thomas made a bid for a 2-run blast. Steve Kemp chased it down, reached up, made the catch, and bangs into the wall. Bottom of the 5th, 7-5. Brewers. Sorensen back out on the hill. 4 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, no Ks. He will face Rodriguez, 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies, then Milt May and Alan Trammell. Here's the pitch to Aurelio Rodriguez, 1-1 count. Inside pitch, Rodriguez, shallow fly ball down the left field line. On the run is Heisel, and he makes the catch, 1 down. Now bring up Milt May, the catcher. He's 0 for 2. Righty-lefty matchup. Charlie Moore wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Milt May, 2-0 count. May swings, grounds it to third. And that's out number 2. Nice play by Bando. So 2 up, 2 down. Sorensen's looking for a quick 1-2-3. He's thrown 82 pitches. Here's Alan Trammell, shortstop, 0 for 2. Choking up on the bat. Sorensen nods his head. Sets and fires. 2-2 count. Trammell punches that ball. Center field coming in is Thomas, and he makes the catch. Side retired. Sorensen puts up another goose egg. We go to the top of the 6th, 7-5. Milwaukee. And if Detroit does not rally to win this game, they will rue the day that they started Mark the Bird Fidrich out of sentimentality. Sort of said the word right there. Due up Charlie Moore to the top of the order, Yount and Money to face Jim Slayton. Slayton has steadied the ship. Moore right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left for the Tigers. Whitaker playing behind the second base bag. Thompson is the only defender on the right side on the dirt in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to Charlie Moore. 1-0. Moore swings, grounds to Thompson. Steps on the bag, one down. Try to boot the shift to go the other way, but he hit it right at Thompson. Here's Robin Yount, top of the order. Yount 1 for 3. Batting .375 in the playoff tournament. With a home run and a ribby. 3 for 8. Here's the pitch to Yount. Infield shifts left. Outfield straightaway and normal. 1-0 count. And Yount smashes one past the double dive of Aurelio Rodriguez and Alan Trammell into left. Yount, 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 speed stealing ability at first. Thompson holding him on. Here's Don Money. 1 for 3 today. Right-handed spray hitter uses the whole field. Tigers move to double play depth. Trammell and Whitaker pinch the middle. Throw over to first. Yount's back safe. Slayton, quick look to first. Now he deals to Money. 3-0. And Money walks on 4 consecutive pitches. First and second, 1 out. Oh boy, he's dead tired. Oh boy, oh boy. Get to the Detroit pen. Jack Morris will get up. Bob Skikes. Morris the lefty, Morris the righty, Skikes the lefty. And here comes the mound visit as Milt May and the pitching coach go out to the bump. As Slayton says he's fatigued, Morris and Skikes continue to warm. 1 out, 2 on. Heisel's at the plate. And they're going to go to Jack Morris, ready or not. Here he comes. Righty-righty matchup, and here comes Morris. And in 1978, Jack Morris, 3 wins, 5 losses, no saves. He threw 106 innings, 4.33 earned run average, striking out 48, walking 49. As Skikes continues to warm, May has a quick word with Jack Morris. Back behind the plate, squats down, sets the target. Morris deals to Heisel. Infield, outfield shifts left for the Tigers. Morris trying to induce a double play ball. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, 3-1, and he walks Heisel. Bases are juiced. And here's Sal Bando. Skikes continues to warm the lefty. Ogilvy's on deck. Lascano's on deck. Ogilvy's in the hole. Can they turn 2? Might be tough to turn 2. Infield moves in. Outfield straightaway and normal. Morris is ready to work. He deals the Bando. 1-2. That's a shot, and it's going to get down to right. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. Here's a throw to the plate. And not in time. 2 runs score on the clutch 1 out bases loaded single by Sal Bando. And Milwaukee's now up 9-5. So first and second, 1 out. Here's Sisto Lascano. 0 for 2 with a ribby. Here's the pitch from Morris to Lascano. And they throw out. What was he thinking? as Heisel tries to steal third, and he is out by a mile. So there's 2 outs now. Bando's at first. Tigers say thank you. They trail by 4. Brewers looking to run themselves out of an inning. 0-1 count. Morris is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Lezcano. 2-2. Lezcano swings, grounds hard to second. Inning over. As Whitaker handled it. But the Brewers finally score again. They pick up 2 more runs. They haven't scored since the second. And it's now 9-5 Milwaukee. And that big first inning that Mark the Bird Fidrich gave up is haunting the Tigers now. So it'll be Corcoran in the top of the order, LaFleur and Whitaker to face Larry Sorensen. It's not like he's pitched great. Sorensen 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs. Though there's 5 on the board. 1 was due to an error, throwing error by Robin Yount. And he's walked 3, struck out none. Here's the pitch. Corcoran taking all the way. Sorensen deals. That's ball 1. Corcoran to take again. Sorensen deals. Ball 2 inside. Another off-speed pitch. Corcoran puts the bat on the shoulder. That's a strike outside corner. 2-1. Corcoran ready to grip and rip. Moore wiggles the fingers. Sorensen acknowledges with a quick nod of the head. Pitch homeward bound. Corcoran swings, grounds hard to first, and Money takes it to the bag. 1 down. Top of the order, Ron LaFleur is 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to LaFleur. 1-0. LaFleur swings. Ground ball up the middle and through. He picks up his 3rd hit. Lou Whitaker comes up plate. He's 2 for 3. Going to play hit and run. There goes LaFleur. There's a swing, and that's a shot to the gap. LaFleur's going to easily score all the way from first as Whitaker has a double. And it's now 9-6. As LaFleur was off and running, Whitaker smashes that ball to right center field. It gets down to the wall, and LaFleur easily scores. Let's watch that replay. On a beautifully executed hit and run. Bam! That ball is between the right and center fielder. Finally chased down by Thomas, and scoring easily from first as he was off and running is Ron LaFleur. Here's Rusty Staub, 0 for 2. Sorensen's still in there. 95 pitches. How long will Harvey Keene stick with him? Here's the pitch to La Grande a l'Orange, 0-2. And Rusty punches that ball shallow center. Coming in is Thomas, and he makes the catch for 2 outs. So La Grande a l'Orange has not been to La Grande. 9-6, Jason D. Thompson, first baseman. 1 for 2 with the ribby. He walked with the bases loaded. Whitaker, 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability, will be off on contact at second with 2 outs. Brewers, infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Sorensen's ready to work. He deals to Thompson. 1-2. Right, Thompson goes down looking. Tigers' threat is over, but they do pick up 1 on the hit-and-run double by Lou Whitaker. LaFleur scores. We go to the top of the 7th. And it's 9-6. Milwaukee. Those 6 runs that Fidrich spotted. The Brewers in the first have haunted the Tigers. As Fidrich has not left the dugout yet. Continues to watch the game, head down, shaking his head. He'll face Morris will face Ogilvy, Molitor, and Thomas. I think John Hiller will get up. No, not the guy who does the military strategy games, but the left-handed closer for the Tigers. He's the lefty, and Dave Tobik, the righty, will get up. Ogilvy, left-handed pull hitter, hard shift right in the infield for the Tigers. Outfield will shift right. Morris deals to Ogilvy. 1-1 count. And Ogilvy goes the other way, and it's going to drop in. Nice piece of hitting for the designated hitter, Ben Ogilvy. He's now 2 for 3. Just went the other way with it. Paul Molitor comes to the plate. Number 7 batter. He is 2 for 3 with 3 ribbies. 3 for 6 overall in this playoff tournament. 5 runners knocked in. Right-handed normal hitter. Tigers move to double play depth in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch from Morris to Molitor. There goes the runner, the throw down, and he is out. What a great throw by Milt May as they gun down Ben Ogilvy. So 1 down, base is empty. Infield goes back to normal. Outfield straightaway and normal. It counts 1-0. Here's the pitch to Molitor. Molitor swings, and he lines out to Whitaker. Whitaker takes 2 steps and a leap on the outfield grass. So there's 2 outs as the Tigers flashing the leather. And here comes a very dangerous center fielder for the Brewers, Gorman Thomas. Thomas, 1 for 3 with a homer today. All 3 of his hits in this playoff tournament have been home runs. 3 for 5, 3 homers, 3 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield shifts left. Outfield shifts left. Hiller and Tobic continue to warm. Here's the pitch from Morris to Gorman Thomas. 0-1. Thomas swings. Grounds to third. Rodriguez, great range. Throws over to first. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th as they play take me out to the ball game. Due up for the Tigers, Kemp, Rodriguez, and May. Hiller's ready. Tobic's ready. And Hiller will be coming in. And Tobic will sit down. So the closer will be in for the top of the 8th. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. As the fans cheer on, they're sensing a big comeback here. 9-6 Brewers. Detroit's down by 3. Kemp, Rodriguez, and May to face Larry Sorensen. As Harvey Keene has stuck with the starter. 6 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 3 walks, 1 K. Sorensen deals to Kemp, 1-2, inside pitch. Kemp sends that ball right center field. On the run is Thomas, and he makes the catch. Gorman Thomas. A very good play there by Stormin Gorman. 1 down. Aurelio Rodriguez 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. He'll be taking. Sorensen kicks and fires. And that's ball 1. Rodriguez to take again. 1-1 count. Slider in there. Rodriguez asks for time. Steps back in the box now. Ready to grip and rip. Charlie Moore goes through the sides. Pounds the mitt. Sets the target. Sorensen deals. Rodriguez, hard shot in the hole. Yount backhands it and throws to first for the out. Good strong throw by Robin Yount. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Milt May. May is 0 for 3. Sorensen kicks and fires. 2-2 count. May swings. Pops it up. Calling for it is Yount at short. Inning over. We go to the top of the 8th, and it's 9-6 Milwaukee. Fidrich has still not left the dugout. On the mound is a closer for the Tigers, and in 78, 9-4 with 15 saves, 2.34 earned run average, striking out 74, walking 35, John Hiller. They'll face Charlie Moore, Robin Yount, Don Money. Moore, 1 for 3. Right-handed pull hitter, you know the drill. Everybody Mambo to the left, in the words of Bill Mambo Kent for the 1960 Red Sox. Outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch from Hiller to Moore. 2-2 count. The lefty deals. Ground ball to Rodriguez, over to first, one away. Again, good range shown by Rodriguez as he cuts in front of Trammell and throws to Thompson. One out, no one on. Top of the order, Robin Yount, 2 for 4. Overall, 4 for 9, a home run and a ribby. That's a .444 batting average. He does have a throwing error. Infield shifts left for the right-handed pull hitter. Outfield straightaway and Norma. John Hiller, the lefty, deals to the righty, Robin Yount. 1-2.
Strike 3.
And strike 3. Yount breaks the plane. The wrist broke. So there's 2 outs, bases empty. Hiller rubbing up the baseball as Don Money steps in the right-hander's batter's box. Money 1 for 3. Right-handed spray hitter. Hiller back up on the bump. He's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Don Money. 1-1 count. Money, hard shot, right field, drops in front of Corcoran. Inning stays alive with a 2-out single by Don Money, and here's the dangerous Larry Heisel. On deck is Sal Bando. Heisel 2 for 3. Overall 4 for 7. 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield, outfield shifts left. Money very slow at first, being held on by Thompson. Hiller takes a quick peek. Now he deals to Heisel. 1-0 count. Heisel swings, grounds to Rodriguez. He goes the short way to Whitaker. Force out at second. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 9-6 Brewers. Brewers 6 outs away from punching their ticket to round 3. Tigers 6 outs away of questioning the decision of starting Mark the Bird Fidrich. Due up for the Tigers, Trammell, Corcoran, and LaFleur. Alan Trammell is 0 for 3. And he's going to take, here's the pitch to Trammell. Strike 1, Sorensen gets it in there. Trammell didn't like the call. 0-1 count. He's ready to work. Here's the Sorensen offering. Trammell rips a shot into right field. Goes the other way. So Trammell starts things off. 6 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. And here comes Tim Corcoran. Corcoran is 1 for 2 with a ribby. He's going to take. There's the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Do you check his swing? He did, but they're saying it's in the strike zone. Great job of framing it by Charlie Moore. Corcoran just shakes his head. So 1 out, 1 on, 1 strike. And we're going to go hit and run. There goes Trammell. And Corcoran rips a shot to left. Trammell goes first to third. As that's over the leap of Robin Yount. So Tim Corcoran comes through. Tying run comes to the plate in the speedy Ron LaFleur. The Tigers are not dead, folks. LaFleur is 3 for 4. And the new pitcher for the Brewers is Bill Castro. In 1978, Castro 5 wins, 4 losses, 8 saves. So Harvey Keene finally sees enough. Earned run average for Castro, outstanding, 1.81. Striking out 16, walking 14, which is quite odd because he has 8 out of 10 control overall and 9 out of 10 control against right-handed batters. 3 out of 10 quality of pitches, 8 out of 10 movement. No outs. Runners on the corners. Castro deals to LaFleur. Full counter on LaFleur. And LaFleur rips a shot deep center field. Back goes Thompson. And it's gone! Ron LaFleur has just tied it up with a home run to center. We have a 9-9 ball game, folks. Unbelievable. Ron LaFleur and the Tigers come all the way back in the bottom of the 8th with no outs, runners on the corners. LaFleur is now 4 for 5 with 3 ribbies as he mashes the Bill Castro offering to deep center field and gone. That went 445 feet. Gorman Thomas gave chase, looked up, and bye-bye birdie. And let's watch that over as we have a whole new ball game, 9-9. As the happiest person in the dugout is Mark the Bird Fidrich. And here's the replay. Boom goes the ball as LaFleur touches them all. 3-run blast. We have a 9-9 game. And it's Trammell and Corcoran greet LaFleur as we're watching that replay. So it's 9-9, and here's Lou Whitaker, will be followed by Rusty Staub, who's on deck. It's a whole new game, folks. Whole new game. As the original Grognard says, impressive scoring game. Yes, a fun game. I started Mark the Bird Fidrich. In reality, they gave me the option to take him off, put him on the active roster. In reality, he didn't pitch at the end of the year. I'm pretty sure of it. He got hurt early in the year. But I always liked Mark the Bird Fidrich. Massachusetts native from Worcester. Was on Sesame Street when I was a kid. He looked like Big Bird. He was awesome. 1976, 19-9. And he struck out 19 Yankees on Monday Night Baseball from Detroit. Warner Wolf was there with the call because it wasn't the national game. But the national game got rained out. Here's Lou Whitaker. Here's the pitch from Castro. 0-1. Whitaker swings. Sends that ball down the right field line. On the run. Making the catch. Robbing Whitaker of extra bases is Sisto Lescano. So 1 out, base is empty for La Grande a l'Orange. He's 0 for 3. Come on, Rusty. That's what Tigers fans have to be saying. Castro has blown the save. 9-9. He's off the rubber. On the mound. To the left. On the dirt. Rubbing up the baseball. Puts it back in his glove. Back up on the bump. Toes the rubber. Peers in at Moore. He deals to Staub. 3-0. And Staub walks for the second time in this game. So Rusty Staub represents the go-ahead run at first, and he's extremely slow, but we're not going to pinch run for a man who knocked in 124 runs. And here's Jason Thompson. Staub would love to see Thompson bang one out, and he can walk around the bases. And in 78, Thompson, 26 homers, 96 ratings. Staub takes a slight lead at first, Money holding him on. Castro peeks there. Now looks in at Moore, nods his head. Castro deals to Thompson. Thompson swings at the first pitch. And he pops it out to second. Molitor makes the catch. Staub retreats to first. So 2 outs. The slow-footed Rusty Staub, who wouldn't win a race with a dead tortoise, will be off on contact. Here's Steve Kemp. Kemp 0 for 4. Left-handed, normal hitter. Castro. Arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Kemp. Kemp swings, and he punches the ball to center, and it drops in! It drops in! Oh, he got jammed. He Nancied that ball into center field. He fought off the jam pitch. And it's first and second. Staub represents the go-ahead run at second. And here's Aurelio Rodriguez, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Runners will be off on contact. Aurelio will have the green light. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Rodriguez swings, punches that ball left towards the line. Heisel on the run, makes the catch. Side is retired. But Ron LaFleur's 3-run blast ties the game up at 9. We go to the top of the 9th, 9-9. Mark Fidrich is still in the dugout, pacing back and forth. And as much as you can pace in the dugout. Now he sits down, eyes glued to the field as the closer John Hiller begins his second inning of work. Hiller 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, no walks, 1 K. He will face Bando, Lescano, and Ogilvie. 9-9. Tigers have come all the way down. They have trailed since the beginning. But Ron LaFleur in center field's 3-run bomb shot tied it up. Hiller deals to Bando. Bando swings at the first pitch, and that's a shot in the left. So Sal Bando singles to left. He's the go-ahead run at first. And here's Sisto Lescano. Now the Tigers are going to get someone up in their pen. Tobic 375. Skip Young gets up in the bullpen. Normally a starter, there's no tomorrow. He's a righty. And Tobic gets up in the bullpen. He's a righty. Alright. No outs. Bando's at first. Not fast at all. Hello, Jake Cruz. How you doing? As he answers the original Grognard, impressive scoring game, and Jake says, or poopy pitching. He used a word that rhymes with hitty and starts with an A, S. Hope all is well, Jake. Lascano, right-handed normal batter. Tigers will move to double play depth. Jake, you're the Dolphins fan, aren't you? You guys are 3-0, I believe, and you're coming up to Foxborough to probably annihilate my beloved Patriots. Hiller's ready to work. He deals to Lascano. 1-2 count. Lascano rips a shot. Left center field and gone. Unbelievable. John Hiller, the closer, gives up a 2-run homer after LaFleur hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 8th. Hiller gives up a 2-run homer in the top of the 9th, and it's now 11-9. So Ron LaFleur knows exactly how Gorman Thomas feels, as the same thing just happened, as that went 428. And there's a lot of joy in that Milwaukee dugout, as once again Mark the Bird Fidrich just hangs his head in the Tiger dugout. Hiller will now face Ogilvy, and that's going to be it for him. Lefty-lefty matchup. So Milwaukee comes back. Harvey's wallbangers do it again. As Jake Cruz is doing good, and he says yes, he is a Dolphins fan. They're 3-0. Oh, no need to apologize. That's fine. That's not a bad word. Tigers will hard shift right in the infield and outfield. Shift right in the outfield. Here's the pitch from Hiller to Ogilvy. Full count, and he strikes him out. So there's out number 2. Out number 1, excuse me. Out number 1. And Hiller, Molitor is up. On deck is Gorman Thomas. Molitor has a poor eye. We're going to try a pitch around. See if Molitor would chase. 2-1 count. Molitor swings and he pops it up. Coming in from first, but being called off by Whitaker. And Whitaker makes the catch as he calls off Thompson. So Hiller got Molitor expand the zone. And here comes Gorman Thomas. Young's ready. And Young, the righty, will come in. Try to keep it a 2-run deficit. Lascano, 9-9 game, hit the 2-run homer after LaFleur in the bottom of the 8th hit a 3-run homer to tie it up for Detroit. Lascano and the Brewers hit a 2-run homer and they're up 11-9. Topic will sit down. Fidrich again in the dugout, head hanging. Here comes Kip Young, excuse me. Rookie year was 14-6, no saves, through 105 2/3 innings, striking out 49, walking 32.81. He needs to get Gorman Thomas out. Quality of pitches 4 out of 10, movement 7 out of 10, control 5 out of 10. Young deals to the pull-hitting Thomas. Tigers shift left infield, shift left outfield, and now the Young offering. 3-0. Thomas takes ball 4. He has an excellent eye, 7 out of 10. So basically, that's an intentional walk without being an intentional walk. And here comes Charlie Moore, the catcher, right-handed pull hitter, 1 for 4, 2 for 8 in the series. No ribbies, no homers. Again the shift to the left. In the infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Thompson holding on. Gorman Thomas, 2 out of 10 speed, 5 out of 10 stealing ability. Young throws over! Oh, they almost had him leaning. Whitaker in the shift behind second base. Trammell way over to the left, and Rodriguez guarding the line. That's in the infield. Outfield again, straightaway and normal. Fanatics of Film is in the chat. How are you, my friend? Did you get everything straightened out with your video equipment? Check out that channel. Fanatics of Film. Also check out OG, the original Grognar, excellent military strategy channel. Had a great stream I enjoyed with a bowl of popcorn tonight. Now it's early Saturday morning. Here's the pitch to Moore. Full count. There goes the runner, and Moore punches it into left center field. Thomas going to third as he was off by contact, so no relief by Kip Young. And here's Cecil Cooper to pinch hit the lefty. Oh boy. Cecil Cooper in 78, the former Boston Red Sox, 312, 13 homers, 54 ribbies. And Cooper hit 308 off right-handed pitching, actually hit 333 off lefties. Brewers have taken the lead in the top of the ninth thanks to the 2-run homer from Sisto Lescano, and now looking to add to it. As Fanatics of Films is still working on it. Thanks, you were helpful. Is that Pete Rose? No. Pete Rose played for the Reds in 78. Yeah, he was still with the Reds. Was he still with the Reds in 78? Yes, I believe he was still with the Reds in 78. This is Cecil Cooper. Played for the Red Sox. Now with the Brewers. Well, in 78. Moore's at first. Thomas is at third. Cooper, left-handed pull hitter. And we're going to go hard shift right. I doubt Gorman Thomas is going to steal home. In fact, we invite him to try to steal home. Infield hard shift right. And the outfield will shift right. May's done aligning the defense back behind the plate, squats down. Sets the target. Young deals to Cooper. 1-0. And Cooper rips a shot right center field. That's a gap. 1 run scores. It might be 2 runs. Will they wave around? Here comes the relay throw. No! They'll hold on to the ball. And Cecil Cooper with a pinch hit double. And it's now 13-9. A football game has broken out here in Detroit between the Packers and the Lions. So after the Tigers tie it up with a 3-run homer, what a gallant effort by the Tigers. They cough up 4. Young will deal to Money. Here's the pitch to Money. And Money rips a shot down the right field line. Cooper's going to easily score from second. Money digging hard to second, and he's in there. Another 2-out double. And the Boo Birds have come out. It's 14-9. Packers have put up their second touchdown. Lions have kicked 3 field goals. Here's Larry Heisel. And with 2 outs, Tigers quickly, there's no tomorrow, get Dave Tobick back up in the bullpen. Tigers now trail by 5. We're going to go pitch around to Heisel. Let's see if he'll expand the zone. And he does! Strike 3. But a little too late. Brewers going to the top of the 9th, tied, and they pick up 5 thanks to the home run by Lescano, and then doubles by Cecil Cooper and Don Money. Gantner will go in to play short now. So Robin Yount is out. He did make an error at short. That looks like the only change, and he has not played short. Just take a look. He plays second and third, but because Cooper pinch hit for Paul Molitor and they have no shortstop, he has no defensive rating there. This could be a mess if we can hit the ball that way. He's a good defender, Jim Gantner, just never played short. Other than that, everything's the same. Bill Castro, who blew the save, will now attempt to get the final 3 outs in the win. He'll face Milt May. May is 0 for 4, followed by Trammell and Corcoran. May, 258. We might go to Lance Parrish. I think we might go to Lance Parrish. Parrish. 161. We will not go to Lance Parrish. .284. Phil Mankiewicz will come in to pinch hit. Well, let me take another look again. 258, and he's 0 for 4 today. Phil Mankiewicz will come in to pinch hit for Milt May. So if we tie the game up, Lance Parrish will catch. Here's Phil Mankiewicz. 275, 4 homers, 20 ribbies in 78. 5 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 5 out of 10 eye. Jake Cruz says, missed that. Who played for the Red Sox? Cecil Cooper. Cecil Cooper. Cecil Cooper was with the Red Sox, played on their 75 World Series team. And I want to say played for the Red Sox in 76, and then they traded him to Milwaukee to get back George Scott, who had played for the Red Sox in 67 up until the early 70s, 1970, I think. And he went to Milwaukee. And that was a horrible trade because Scott was at the end of his career. He had a great 77, Scott, though he feasted on left-handed pitching. He was a right-handed power-hitting first baseman. And Cecil Cooper went on to have a fringe Hall of Fame career. So another horrible trade of my childhood from the Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Phil Mankiewicz. From Castro, 2-2 count. And Mankiewicz goes down looking, does not pull the trigger. Brewers 2 outs away from advancing. Here's Alan Trammell. Trammell's 1 for 4. Trammell will take. That's a strike. Fastball in there, outside corner. Chokes up on the bat. Castro deals quickly. 1-1 count. Trammell swings, punches that ball. Shallow left, coming in is Heisel. He makes the catch, 2 down. The Brewers 1 out away from going to round 3. And here comes Tim Corcoran. It's up to Tim Corcoran. Corcoran, 2 for 3 with a ribby. Castro blew the save. Chance for a win here. The windup and the pitch to Corcoran. Corcoran swings at the inside pitch. Grounds to first. Ball game over. As Money steps on the bag. And the Brewers party like it's 1999. They advance to the 3rd round. And Al, Red Sox fan, will have to ponder the thought of starting Mark the Bird Fidrich, as he came off the disabled list actually in 78. He got hurt early in the year, but the game gave me the option to activate the Bird at the end of the year. He was 2-0 with a 2.45 earned run average. After his 1976 season of 19-9, highlight of that year, Monday Night Baseball, he struck out 19 Yankees at Tiger Stadium. And I always loved Mark the Bird Fidrich. He was from Worcester, Massachusetts. And he was on Sesame Street, and he looked like Big Bird. How the hell can you not like Mark the Bird Fidrich? And unfortunately, he passed away a few years back on his farm. He was working, I think, either on his truck or his tractor, and the jack... What happened? I can't remember. I don't know if he got killed working on his farming equipment. I can't remember if it collapsed or his shirt got caught and tugged him in, and then it collapsed. So, rest in peace, Mark the Bird Fidrich. That's the ball game, folks. The Brewers advance. The losing pitcher, actually, the Bird is off the hook, as the Bird was not the word. He went 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, walked 3, struck out 1, gave up a homer. Slayton came in, pitched 4 2/3, steadied the ship, but he gave up 3 runs also. They were earned, walked 2, struck out 2. Morris, an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, no Ks. Hiller, tie ball game, top of the 9th, the closer in there, and he gave up the big bomb. He went an inning and 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned. No walks, 2 Ks, and the home run to Sisto Lescano. Young came in, pitched a third of an inning, and gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and a K. So, 6, 8. Yep. 8 runs. Fidrich gave up 6. And then 8 more runs were scored. Not that that would have been a 9-8 game, possibly. And the Tigers would have advanced. Oh, well. Player of the game. We know it's not a pitcher, that's for sure. Sorensen went 7 innings, 12 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. Finally, Harvey Keene took him out. 3 walks, 1 K. Castro blew the save, then got the win because the Tigers rallied in the top of the 9th. 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, it was earned, walked 1, struck out 1, gave up a home run. Player of the game, Ron LaFleur, in a losing effort for Detroit. LaFleur was outstanding. The speedy leadoff batter, 4 for 5, 3 runs, 3 ribbies, and a home run. A 3-run shot in the bottom of the 8th that tied it. But the Tigers gave it right back in the top of the 9th. They gave up 5. All right, the Brewers advanced to round 3, and they will play the Kansas City Royals, who won their game against the Rangers. So for the Brewers, Robin Yount made an error at short, but he was 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, no ribbies, no walks, 2 Ks. Cecil Cooper came in to pinch hit, and he had a huge double, knocked in 2. Gantner played short after and did not bat. Don Money, the first baseman, 3 for 5, a run scored, a ribby, a walk, and a K. Larry Heisel, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, a walk, and a K. Sal Bando, the former Oakland Athletic, 3-time World Series champion, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 runs knocked in, 2 walks. Deuces were wild for Bando. Sisto Lescano, 3 ribbies, 1 hit, 2 runs, and 4 at-bats. He had the huge homer in the top of the 9th as the Brewers retook the lead. Paul Molitor, 2 for 5 with 3 ribbies. And Gorman Thomas, 1 for 4, 2 runs scored, an RBI, a walk, and a home run. Charlie Moore, 2 for 5 with a run scored and a K. The Brewers, Harvey Wallbangers, 41 at-bats, 14 runs, 18 hits, 14 ribbies, and they struck out 6 times while walking 4 times. They move on to the 3rd round in a slow-pitch softball game. Ron LaFleur, player of the game in a losing effort for the Tigers, as I stated, 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, 3 ribbies, and a homer. 3-run homer tied the game up in the bottom of the 8th. Whitaker, 3 for 5, a run scored and a ribby. La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub, the designated hitter, tough day, 0 for 3 with a run scored. He did walk twice. Thompson, the power-hitting first baseman for the Tigers that year, 1 for 4, a run scored, a ribby, a walk, and a K. Kemp, 1 for 5. Rodriguez, 2 for 5, a run scored, 2 ribbies. Milt May, the catcher, 0 for 4. The pinch hitter, Mankowitzki, 0 for 1. Alan Trammell, the shortstop, 1 for 5 with a run scored. And Tim Corcoran, 2 for 4, a run scored, a ribby, and a walk. Tigers did enough on offense to win. The pitching was not good. 41 at-bats, 9 runs, 14 hits, 8 ribbies. 1 was unearned, one of those runs. Thus the 8 RBI. 4 walks, 2 Ks. Tigers are done. The Brewers advance to play Kansas City in the 3rd round. So once again, in a thriller from Tiger Stadium, A dejected Mark the Bird Fidrich still sitting in a dugout, hands on his head, trying to be consoled by La Grande à l'Orange, his good friend Rusty Staub. As they asked Fidrich, could you take the ball? He said yes. But to no avail. Let's leave the game. Let's save the game. And as we all loved, let's go look at the playoff brackets. Playoff coverage, playoff tree. So, on the right side of the bracket, you will see it's going to be the Red Sox versus the Cardinals in round 3, the winners to advance to the semifinals. And the Dodgers will take on the Astros, the winner to advance to the semifinals. So we could see a Red Sox-Dodger matchup in the semifinals. 2 games are done in the second round on the left side of the bracket. Kansas City beat Texas, and as we just witnessed in a thriller, in an offensive deluge, the Brewers defeated the Tigers. Up next will be Atlanta and San Diego, and then Blue Jays and Cleveland. So, whoever wins the Brewers and Kansas City game has an excellent opportunity to advance to the finals. As you can see, the upper half of the left-handed bracket, those teams are not good that are left. Padres, Braves, Indians, and Blue Jays. Again, this was an open-seeded tournament. I thought when I set up the tournament, I did it a certain way. I didn't. It became open seeding. So, let's go back to the chat. Let's say thank you to Jake Cruz. He says, I hate playing New England in New England, just as we hate playing Miami in Miami. And thank you, Jake Cruz. We have Fan Addicts of Film. Thank you very much. Check out his channel. And we also have the original Grognard Military Strategy channel. I enjoyed his live stream earlier. Check him out, the original Grognard. And Bubba Husky, all good friends of the channel. Thank you very much. And so our next game will be Atlanta and San Diego. What time is it? 2:16. I might go play some PlayStation 4. I got Strange Brigade. Maybe I'll stream a little bit of that. And then I'll hit the hay as it's 2:16 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you like comics, tomorrow, chat with Al, Dog Sidious, hopefully our good friend OG, the original Grognard, will be able to join us, and hopefully Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. And we're going to have a wonderful guest on, Comics with Bueller. He actually is very excited, Devin, that's OG, to come on the show. And he wants to be on, and he'll be on multiple times. So he'll be on my channel this week, and we're very excited to have Comics with Bueller. And that's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So a really fun channel, Comics with Bueller. I was in his live stream earlier. He's just a wonderful guy, and OG gives a thumbs up. I hope you can be there if you're able to, with us in the chat. I mean, on the stream. If not, I know you'll be in the chat if you can, as you moderate. It's going to be a lot of fun, so check that out. Comics with Bueller. And he'll be back on multiple occasions, he says. So, and we know will be a lot of comic book talk and some movie talk and the silliness that we have. And I might even say pee-pee once or twice. So, thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Remember to watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Health and happiness. Till next time, bye-bye. God bless. And you know what's coming, folks. You know what's coming. Peace!